اوكي الحين احنا رحنا هذا اصبر. المهمه اللي عندي توك تو نيا كالو اللي انقذنا سفينتها. وين جوز؟ اصبر خلنا نتفصح المكان ذا نشوف ايش عنده. هاي سيتزن. عادي؟ هذا شكل المنطقة لنا. لا ما هو عادي. لا لا بالغلط. ابغى بياع شيء يوقف الشباب. يبيع لنا. ايش قالت؟ شكلها تحتاج مساعدة ولا شيء. صح بعدين برجع. شو هذي اللي انقذناها. Hello.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust.
أبداً من أول محاولة. الحمد لله. No trouble at all. They put up a good fight, but I got لا. Well, I'm lucky to be alive. Things faced. How are you feeling? Yeah,
well, being a great pilot ain't a requirement to join the Rangers. Still a part of the job, though. You might want to get in a little more practice behind the stick. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
احنا دخلنا هوبتك.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
ايوه احنا خلصنا من احنا في هوبتك صح يا هوبتك. الناس اللي في واحد منهم زغف هذا. يهديك الله يا وهب.
Their motto always cracks me up.
He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Free Star Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Inshallah.
All the way up.
سام شغال معي.
Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
تو كانت تمدح ولا؟ والله بطيء. تسمع.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well, now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Dan, good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
يعطيك العافية. اوكي ما بيسولف معي وانا تحت الكرسي وانا على الكرسي.
Let's get down to it, shall we?
بسم الله.
Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory.
ايوه.
Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
I found your stolen ship on Montara Lona.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
ما ندري يمكن الرجال
I'm
مقصر.
sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
You say, Mr. Hope, you can count on me. عصبي.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
طيب, the ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm. Of course, a group of merchants hired a thief to steal your ship. Okay.
Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
اعترف. Why didn't anyone report the thief? The thief had inside the help. Know anything about it? Did anyone see the thief? Was anything unique about the stolen ship? Anyone?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you.
السفينة كانت عادية.
HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Okay, طيب أحد شاف السراق؟
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
طيب نقول السراق هرب. أحد ساعد السراق؟
Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
طيب ليش ما حد بلغ؟
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with
ما
other
حد
starship
بلغ.
manufacturers.
يقول هو ما بلغ
Any sign of weakness could be fatal.
عشان ما يخرب سمعة المصنع.
Every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
طيب نشوف كان خير.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear
بنم عليه يا رجال.
I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for.
You can count on my discretion, Mr. Hope.
I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new
when the time's
information.
right,
I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well,
مشينا.
deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
ها تفضلك. تخيل تفضح عندك. اوكي.
Off-worlders.
شكلها بتكلمني بعدين. هيجي.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
Yep, Neon. It's enough to go on. ايوه خلينا نقول لها.
Not completely. You've still got a lead worth following. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Okay.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy.
ولا يهمك.
Thanks again for helping me out up there.
ازهريك.
No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
يمكن نوظفها. تعال تعال.
Sure, we get the occasional bar fight, but it's usually pretty quiet around here.
خلاص لا لا.
Bye.
نيون. نيون قلت لي ها؟ طيب. هب على نيون يا حبيبي. وين نيون؟ ايوه. هب.
Where to next?
This is Freestar Space.
شو نيون؟
Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
سوي سكان يا بعدهم سوي سكان.
And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
ترى ما صدقون يمكن انهم اعطونا بلاغ عشان يصرفونا نروح نيون وما لا نلقى الشب حقتهم. انا شاك في المدير هذا يمكن انه وراه علم ولا مدفوع له. مدفوع له من الرجال الاوائل الزرافين ذولاك. اوه نايس منطقة والله نيون على اسمها. في ستريمر بنت اسمها نيون تعجبها المنطقة دي على اسمها. والله منطقة طيبة يا ولد ومطر. اوكي خلينا نشوف ذا يمكن يصلح لنا تصليح حلو. هلو. هذا التكنيشن عادي. اوكي التكنيشن شكلهم كذا. نبغى اللي يصلح. خلينا نشوف يمكن نصلح عند هذا. شيب سيلز يب. تكنيشن هذا اللي يصلح.
What can I do for you?
Hello.
Anything you need to offload?
لا نبغى نشوف عندكم اسلحة؟ في عندك اسلحة طيبة ولا شيء؟ طيب أول شيء نشوف الإنجن. كأنه إنجن أحسن. طيب هنا نشوف 350. أوه والله أحسن. هات. لا احنا نبغى هذا أهم شيء. 6-18 والله ده اقوى يا ولد بس فاير ريت تعبان شوي. البيت ذا دبش بس برضه الفاير ريت تعبان شوي. خلينا ناخذها. لا واه ايش صار؟ ايوه 14. لا احنا اوريدي عندنا 16. طيب احنا خذينا بدل الشيلد. اوكي الشيلد اوريدي عندنا تمام خلاص. يب شكرا يا ابو.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
هذه السفن اللي عنده. $56,000 65,000 ما هي احسن. نفس حقتي بالعكس اضعف. هذه نفس حقتي بس ان المسلز اقوى، شيلد اقوى بس 130,000. 57,000 ما خايسه. ما بس مليان يمديني اعبيها غلط. ماش انا لو القى طريقه احط ولا دقيقه، يمكن في طريقه.
Anything I can help you with?
ايه
Sure, have at it.
ابغى احط السلاح الاول هذا وش اسمه دراجون 22 1 بي بدل السلاح الثاني، يعني يصير عندي 2 دراجون واحلى تمريض. طبا 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 طبا. بس بعدين خلاص نسوي انا شكل مدينة فوق. اوكي فكرتها حلوه. مدينة متطورة بس شكلها مدينة متطورة بس شكلها شو اسمه ما هي مرة كبيرة. اسوي سفينة بنفسي؟ لا يا اخي ما اعرف صراحة شو عندهم ذول.
Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run and we open fire.
What? اصبر شباب يطلقون عليه اسمه نيشار عثماني.
So, what was the plan, Masha? Smuggle the Aurora into Kilo City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
شكله دخل بشيء ما هو مفروض انه يدخل فيه. خذينا المهمة. صبري لا تقفلون علي. ايوه يا سفينة مرة مصاريف. بس انا شو ما تحتاجها الحين يمكن تحتاجها بعدين. هنا النكبة انك تفكر انك ما تحتاجها بعدين تطيح في حرب زي اللي طحت فيها انا قبل شوي جاي زي اللوز. هذا خوينا هذا بيكون عصبي على الغالب لانهم يقولون مختلف.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just
على طول.
Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
You must be Ranger Bryce.
The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship.
ايوه.
Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
لا يا حبيبي اشتغل. Anyone want to hold up the law?
Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here.
الشرطة ما هم شغالين
People
تمام
who run
هني.
this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our
اللي في
job
المدينة
is
ما
to keep
يهتمون
the
بالقانون.
peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand.
ومهمة الشرطة اللي هم
Last
زينا
thing anyone around here wants is a
يوقفون العنف والاشياء
hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
I won't cause trouble. The law and justice aren't flexible concepts, they are absolutes.
Good. Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cause credits, nothing in Neon is free.
ما عليك ازهر تكني.
Come on.
الحين بيمشي بشويش. يمكن فيه اكل ولا شيء.
was pretty impressive how you
كويس يمشي
volunteered
بسرعة.
to help out with the bank heist in the
أكيد
city.
أكيد.
Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here,
سالفته وقفت في النص انه دخل اللودينج سكرين.
but you understand. Stay safe, buddy. That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
والله المكان مغلق بس نيون كله لمبات لد. وش عنده؟
Careful. Sleep crates for rent. It's tight, but it's home.
وش هذه؟
Good for you. You can at least get some privacy that way. No weird stains save the ones you spill. And it just so happens we have a deluxe shipping crate that recently came on the market. Built for cargo, redesigned for people. Just the thing for a minimalist like yourself.
وش هذه يا ولد؟ وش الكريت؟
It's an artist's way of saying less is more. Minimalism is about shedding life's excesses. One night in a sleep crate and your desires, comfort, and hygiene will molt away. Smart choice.
هم لا يكون
I'd say you dodged a bullet, but you're the one holding the gun. If you're struggling, sleep crates are the budget accommodation choice of Neon. It's tight, it's got a smell that's an acquired taste. If you're in the market for a sleep crate, they sadly sell themselves because they're very, very cheap.
شكله مكان
Back to work, I guess.
شكله بتعطيني سقيق يا رجال ولا امشي امشي. هنا نشتري اكل. بشتري علاج. لا. Just looking around.
Yeah, well, make it quick. I ain't a fan of loitering. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble.
خوي يسولف يخلص المهم.
Until next time.
أنا أسولف مع بيلي. A stolen ship landed here recently. I need information on it.
A stolen tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I can see where this is going.
Okay. People could be in danger. Maybe this will jog your memory. أعطيه 1000. لا. Don't make me persuade you the hard way. لا. خلينا نتكلم نقول في ناس في خطر.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you. But right now my life is in danger and I haven't even done anything wrong.
Had to persuade
Star Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Right. I refuse to cooperate because that would have consequences. لا لا لا.
Then you need to hear this.
ما بيخسر شيء. رجل عايز
It's
فيه.
about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Okay.
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real class act.
Yeah. He's bad even by Neon standards.
أخوه.
That's saying something.
أخوه عنده دين على مع واحد والظاهر مات ولا سدد أو شيء. والله ما أدري وش قال. في ذاك الواحد بيجي يمحط هذا. فأنا شكلي بدافع عنه. That's not my problem. Now tell me what you know about the Starship thief. يمديني Okay, I will talk to this loan shark, but you would better make it worth my time. اوكي انا بس بروح اتقفى اثر هذا الشارك.
I swear it on my
لون
best
شارك
adventures.
مدري شكل
Goodman's
اسم
holed
اللون
up in
ما
one of the
هو
warehouses on Ebb side. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect.
اوكي
They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
والله دقيقوس. اوكي انا كنت بسوي عليه البيج سويت واخليه يعلمني، بس انا ابغى اتقفى اثر، ابغاه يشكرني. ما بيمشي المهمة الرئيسية على طول، فخلنا نروح هنا شيء. يا حبيبي الله يسعدك يا سلطان، ويلكم يا قلبي، اهلا وسهلا، ان شاء الله تستمتع معنا يا اصدقائي. ان شاء الله تستمتع معنا يا صديقي، ان شاء الله تستمتعون جميعا يا اصدقائي، الله يسعدك. لون شارك، وش يعني لون شارك؟ انا فكر يتكلم عن قرض ولا شيء، واسم الشخص شارك، او يمكن محل. ايش فيه؟ لو طولت بالكم ها. كيف اروح هناك؟ والله جو مرايق اللي في المدينة دي. نطق يمين وشغل. اوكي هذا نسولف معه. هلو.
This is private property.
انا عارف.
You'd better keep walking.
أبشر.
This is private property.
This is private. اوكي. اول شيء يقول لك انه اقنعه عشان يخليني ادخل. على الغالب هذا اللي بيصير، او ادفع له 1000 او اوريه البادج حقتي اللي واقول له اني انا من الشرطه، افتح الباب. هنا ما يهتمون بالشرطه، وانا ما ابغى ادفع 1000 عندي، بس ما ابغى ادفع، فبحاول اقنعه، وانا احب اني اقنع. يا لازم عندي 3 محاولات او 3 تشانس، لازم اجيب 4 محاولات. فانا بقول I'm being nice by asking first. I'm getting in there one way or another. كذا هذا تهديد. بس خلينا نروح اللي قبلها. يقول you can't just have anyone going through. I get it. Must be hard for you to say no all the time. يمكنه طيب. خلينا نحط هذه وناخذ 3 حبات. خلينا نحتاج نجيب 4 حبات.
The
ما
answer
ضبطت.
still no.
انا ليش ما سويت كويك سيف؟ اوكي بهدد. اوكي ولا باخذ هذه. اوكي يبغى لي 3. قلت له ان احنا ما ناس جايه تخرب. You can't just have anyone go through. قاعد اقول له انه صعب عليك انك دائما تقول لا لا لا.
I'm not falling for that. You're not getting past me.
Okay.
Maybe you've got hearing problems. I don't know. I said you ain't getting in here, and I meant it. Now get lost.
اوكي بكل بساطة يمديني اقتل، بس انا ادمي محترم وبسوي كويك سيف قبل لا اجلد. العبها مشتريها على البث الباس، مشتري نسخة الالتيمت تنزل بكرة للكل، او تفتح اللي اشتراها للكل باكر. نجي هنا يا حبيبي، بعدين نسوي كويك سيف. بسم الله.
You'd better keep walking.
والله عارف بس خلني اقنعك. وبنخش تهديد. اسمع انا اقول له لا توقف في طريقي، لانك ما تبغى الوضع يتطور، وانت عارف وش اقصد. ما زبطت. يقول هذا تهديد. بقول له اسمع تراك تعبتني. زبطت.
Might be able to make an exception.
ايوه خليك زي الاسد يا اسد.
Talk to the man and then you come right back out.
ابشر.
Try anything stupid and it's your funeral.
يقول حاول تلف يمين يسار على طول على المقبرة. شكرا لك يا حبيبي. شكرا.
Got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
Okay, يبغى يسولف.
Doesn't get too much underfoot. Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time, I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
Kid know how to push all the right buttons.
Oh, next time I see her, I'll paste on a smile and ask her ever so nicely to pick them up. Again.
زعلان بنت تنفذ الأغراض.
This is between me and you. But Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner. Lillian Hartz. Man, we were like fire and ice, but well, it wasn't all bad.
ولا يهمك يا رجال. كورا being unplanned is a hell of a thing to lie on. لا. واسحب خلينا نقول لها whether you wanted to be a dad or not, you seem to have taken to it.
It wasn't always like it is now.
خلينا نواسيه
When
ونقفل
Cora
على
was born,
سالفته.
I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew.
يا سلام عليك. أنت أفضل أب يا شيخ. كورا lucky to have you. خلاص.
Yeah, sure don't feel like it.
أقف على سالفة.
That's something you said to me. About parents wanting children to learn from their mistakes. Now that Cora's getting older, that's what haunts me. I've
ما كان في صدى لأنه كذا كبير.
I've done things I'm not proud of. I said things even worse.
الله يعين.
I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
يا شيخ خلاص. You should talk to her about all this. يا سلام عليك.
Maybe.
أيوه.
When she's older. I know it seems crazy towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options.
ليش قلت خليه يفضل.
Her mother, like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir. You think? Well, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
جسني مهمة تبع كورا. اروح اسولف مع كورا اقول بالله خليك كويسة مع بعض ولا علمها اسلوب الحياة. هيلو.
A new customer perhaps.
شكل ذا راعي الديون.
Well now, always happy to have a visitor.
أيوه.
Tell me what brings you by, friend. Little light on credits, are you?
كلينتون صح. I'm hearing about the debt you are trying to collect from Billy Clinton. Yep. What kind of operation are you running here? اوكي خلنا ناخذ هذا. يقول your days of اهدده عشان الكل. والله لا اهدده عشان الكل.
Such harsh words. You wound me. Have I loaned credits to help those in need? Certainly. But that's no crime. I'm well within my rights to collect my due. And if payment is late, penalties.
لا يا حبيبي ما تسلف الناس وإذا ما سددوك
As long as what he's doing is legal, there are limits to what a ranger's supposed to do.
Billy can't pay the debt. You know it. Let this one go. إنه ما يمدي يسدد خليه يمشي. Billy doesn't owe you a thing. The debt was his brother. ايوه هذه هي يا شيخ.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
لا.
Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it.
أخوه تسلف وقال إذا أنا مت خذ من عائلتك.
What's your stake in this anyway?
I need information from Billy, so I'm helping him out. لا. That's none of your business. Okay, the idea of putting some fear in scumbag like you sound like fun.
If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth deputy, you've got a lot to learn.
أقول اسمع أقسم بيت الله لو ما تسرقيها لا أقتلك. بس لا خلنا I'm asking for your cooperation here. أعطيهم دين أعطيها 4000 لا يا حبيبي. بس إيش بأقنع.
Then offer me something I want.
Offer you something you want. قتل تبغى حياة؟ اوه ماي جاد 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 بقول له 3 جمل ولازم اجيب 8 حبات. طيب انا would like to help me if you could. Come on, Billy barely getting by as it is. لا. If you don't help me, the freestyler might hold a gauge. هذه يعني ضغينها الظاهر. خلنا اوكي المفروض اني خزنت قبل اجيك.
This is a lot of credits we're talking about. I ain't just gonna eat that loss.
ايش؟ This time is luxury I really don't have.
No need to lose your cool.
عصبت عليك ترى ها؟ اوكي. The ranger can make your life real difficult if we want to. لو تزبط هذه بنجح. بقول ان الشرطة ترى يمديها تخلي حياتك صعبة.
Let's just calm down now. I suppose I could make an exception.
ايوه حبيبي.
It's just this once, you understand.
ولا يهمك.
Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature a secret. Folks might try to take advantage.
لا ما عليك ما بعلم احد اني مشيت الدين ذا. يا اخي اقسم بالله ما اقنع اسطوريه. شم ذي امحط علينا. هذا ديو شكل شافني ديو. ما هو هنا المهمة ورا. رأيي في اللعبة والله مرة حلوة يا فيصل، والله مرة حلو. أنا مستمتع مرة، أنا أحب الألعاب اللي كذا. أبغى أسولف، أسمع القصص، أشوف وش عندهم وش ما عندهم. أنا ضعت المنطق. والله اني ضعت يا رجال. وين بروح انا؟ من فوق بهبط عليهم. باركور. كان معك سوا يا سمسم سأنو يا كوبر كثير. ليه ما رحت مع المصعد؟ غريبة.
Did you talk to Goodman?
أكيد Goodman. Saul Goodman. Okay, I'll persuade him to forgive the debt. I took care of it. You don't need to know how. Okay. ما بعلم اني اقنعته.
Okay. Sure. Got no reason not to trust you.
I'm sure the deputy has a reason for withholding that information. Sometimes, in our line of work, it's better not to know all of the details.
Okay. Time for me to keep my end of the bargain.
يا سلام عليك.
The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early.
Oh, بنت.
Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit.
هذول المرسنري انا قبعت.
So must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Okay, مشينا. والله في واحدة سراقة. ايش قالوا اسمها؟ والله ناسي ايش قالوا اسمها، بس اسمها بيطلع لي بعد شوي. اي هذه مدام سوفاج. هذا اللي قال
Oh, great. A Freestar Ranger.
ايوه.
What are you? A sidekick or something?
Deputy.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
انتبه.
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so?
And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
متعودة please I just need some information it could help save lives. Okay. ايوه.
Oh, I'm listening with rapt
ايه
attention.
خليك جادة في الموضوع.
I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
Don't
play games. I know you stole the ship and you're going to tell me why.
Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, I was just a contractor. I didn't even keep the ship. I gave it to some men. It was just a quick, clean job. I made sure nobody got hurt.
ايوه من اللي وظفك؟
Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
ايوه الحين
You
صار
should have
تتكلم
asked
جد.
when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
قمطت.
I guess I didn't.
Welcome فاطمة سلام الله. Enough small talk. Tell me what you know.
It's not that simple.
Not that simple? You don't seem to understand. I need this information now.
I do understand.
ايوه ها تفهمين ولا ما تفهمين؟ يلا ايوه علميني. علميني تعبتينا. I promise this is just between us. I know you would like to help me if you could. Oh my god.
Sorry, but I can't.
ليش I can't? اوكي بنحط هذه لان ما يمدينا الا هذه. Sorry. I'm not trying to make trouble. Just want to talk to you through this.
Look,
ايوه.
I'd like to help.
ايوه ساعديني. ساعديني. I will find out. If I find out you lied, I will hunt you down. يا لطيف. No deals until I get some answers.
All right, fine. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz.
Maya Cruz.
Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory.
في واحد داخل المصنع متعاون عوايني.
She had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Did she say where she was being treated? Okay.
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable.
Okay, وين كانت تتعالج؟
But it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't. You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half.
The First, جاي اللوايل هذاك
الزقافي. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Yeah. Sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
ايه خلاص وحي. اوه خلها يا رجال تزقف. Yeah, but if you so much as looked at another ship. لا.
Oh. You're welcome. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
love your fit. It may not work for some, but
الحين ناخذ الشريط اللي اعطتنا الانكريبشن ونروح عند واحد يفتحها. فكر باقي معي. بقى اطلق ستارفيلد بيكون بالعلا. اوه ريلي نايس. ليش معربوها؟ اصبر شكلي بسافر. يلا برجع مكاني عشان افك الشريط الشفره حقته. كان لعبت ساعه 10.
Keep your sidearm handy. Parts of town can get rough.
شديد. اتذكر اللي في البث اسمه شديد، اللي لعبت ضده مره لعبت معاه. ده اسم مميز ما اعرف احد اسمه شديد الا هو. شوف الجو كيف. كم عندي نقطة؟ عندي 2. ودي انا ابغى احط واحدة هنا. انا مجهز واحدة هنا عشان ازيد ال 50% عشان تصير امورنا تمام. تقريبا احتاج 5 برسويت. يمديني اجيبها بسرعة. طيب هنا هي 100 هي 1000. انا رانك كم؟ كيف اعرف الرانك؟ اي انا رانك 3 من 4. يحتاج هي 1000. هنا يحتاج اشيل فوق 75% وامشي 1000 عشان اسوي لها رانك اب. مع الوقت تجيك هذه، مع الوقت تجيك. انا احب الاشياء اللي تتطور مع الوقت، مو شيء اسويه. يعني مثلا الميلي دمج مزعج. ذي كانت تبغى تفك سالفه بس سحبت عليها. الا اذا لقيت ميلي كويك. يا جديد.
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
Didn't really care of it. I'm not sure. I'm not here to make small talks, dude. Okay.
Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
يعني okay. أعطيني. I need your help with the encryption on this state. Okay.
Oh, come to Daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
Okay.
It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. But one thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions.
خلاص يا مدير.
You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Okay, هذا يضحك شوي.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the canteen.
يقول بياخذ وقت عشان يفك الشفرة، يفك تشفي.
Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship?
المدير أنا شاك فيه، بس ما بقول لك. I will track down the thief with Ranger. Please help.
Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress.
أيوة, encryption. Thanks. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from the starship thief?
I scored big time. Got the name of the 2 high-ranking first member, Maya and Marco. Okay.
Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move. Like what?
احتاج معلومات عشان اروح اطردها. Where would someone go for long-term medical treatment? اوكي عشان اطرد اللي
Most
راح
likely
تتعالج.
place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
Okay. Marco his location a secret. How can I find him?
Around
Marco
the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in
Maya
circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the first. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources.
نوع عندنا smuggle operation.
Just
Smuggle operation
remember,
تهريب صح؟
That's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
هلا يا حبيبي أنا الجاستس هنا يا أبوي. That's enough.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the first. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them.
نشوف.
In other words, you ain't going to get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, deputy.
بخليهم يوثقون فيني غصب.